To access the new e-signed 4506T setup, you can access it two ways. First, you can go down to your disclosure long form and click Request for 4506T. It'll bring you to the new version. Secondly, you can go to the Forms menu and just request for transcript of text. A couple changes. This now allows one for e-sign, two for multiple versions of the 4506T to go out with disclosures or separately per borrower. So if your borrower filed differently 2 years in a row, they got married, they changed an address, and you need multiple 4506T forms, you can now have all of your forms listed without having to overwrite any. So first one will always be templated for you. It'll have borrower, co-borrower on it. If there's any changes that need to be made, they can be made manually. It'll also give you this piece of the template, and for the first borrower, it's pretty much done. There should be a little bit of intervention only if you know that there are changes to the way they filed per your 4506T. To request a 4506T for multiple borrowers or have multiple 4506Ts for a single borrower, there's a few steps to follow. To have multiple for a single borrower or a single application where it's a borrower and co-borrower, you'll click on the add sign. It'll create a new entry here. You can drop down, borrower, co-borrower, both. So I just want to make another one for the borrower by himself. I'm going to hit copy. Go down to section 5. It will bring up your contacts. You'll hit clear in the corner and then grab advanced data from the list. And it'll populate this for you, the type of transcript you're going to be requesting, and you'll make your selections here, depending on what it is, and add your years. If you're requesting with the disclosures or individually, you'll just say add to e-folder and it'll put the entry in the e-folder. If you're just requesting it with disclosures, it'll pull it in itself technically. So as long as you're doing this prior to disclosure, nothing you really have to do. If you're doing it afterwards and you want to send an e-signable 4506T to your borrower, you'll hit add to e-folder. And you could do that for all the entries, as many as you need. If you have a separate borrower pair, you'll have to go to that borrower pair and create the entry similar to you've done for multiples on the first. So we'll copy again. It'll bring in the second borrower data. Same thing. Reach out to your address book, clear, and grab your advanced data. Do your selections. You can copy off the first one if you need some guidance here. Otherwise, you'll select your dates. So 12/31/2018. Well, 2017, hopefully. Okay. And you could set as many years as you need. Well, not as many, 4. Okay. Save your data. Again, add to e-folder if you're requesting individually. I'll pop into the e-folder now to show you how to send your e-signable 4506T after disclosures or aside from the disclosures. So because we hit that add to e-folder button, if we come down to our request for 4506T, where are you? There we go. Okay. So you'll see where it says verification next to it because these are the ones that I added to the e-folder. Again, click on it. The one you want to request from the borrower, you're going to hit request up top. It'll bring this up. Again, you can add here. So I didn't have it selected. Again, it's IRS 4506T. Find it in your list. It's only going to give you the ones here that are technically eligible. So we're going to grab here. Make sure it's not the classic. The classic is the old version, and it's not e-signable. So if it's just 4506T trans request without classic after it, those are the ones you want. I'm going to add it. I think I requested this one. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's going to prepare the form, add it to our selection. Okay, you're going to hit send. Okay, it's going to give you the option of sending it, setting your authorization code, which is normally last four of the social, and an email address if one doesn't exist on the file. If it does exist, it'll be here. Okay, you could double check your email to make sure that it's going out correctly, and then you're just going to send it. Once you send it, it'll go to the borrower. They can log into their Loan Center portal and e-sign it. If you have any questions about this, feel free to email us at Encompass Help or Anne Marie, and we can guide you through any issues or troubleshooting that you're running into.